Women are running the rap game right now. Y'all just is. Even through the times of back in the day with Latifah and Light and all them, they were respected and they did their thing. But I don't feel it was just a super, what can I say, like a dominating run like how it is now. I mean, y'all are running shit on the radio. The women are the better rappers these days, just bottom line. And I know that pisses a lot of people off when I say that, but it just is what it is. Like I listen to some female rappers and I'm like, y'all are the niggas that's rapping. They singing and yodeling and auto tuning and all this shit. And the women are spitting these bars, like straight up rapping, no gimmicks, no bullshit, just straight up, just barring it up. So, like, how do you feel about that right now? And how do you feel about the way women are represented in hip hop right now?
So I love the fact that women have finally, gotten their fair share, like they're pushing through. But I am a little disappointed in that, most of it is ratchet and just like sexualized, over sexualized. There still needs to be a balance within that. Like we can have those, women doing that, but like not everybody. Like why is it that now that we do get the shot, that's all they're pushing? Like, are they gonna push a Rita J as much as they pushing a Glorilla or whoever else is hot? You know what I mean? So it's like, what's up with that? You know what I mean? But other than that, I think that it's about time. You know what I mean? To just give us our platform, give us a little shine. But at the same time, I know some females that got bars on bars on bars, and they still under the radar. So what's good with that?
I 1000% agree with you.
Second, yeah.
Yeah, women are running it. Y'all getting all the shine, but it's like as far as the big labels and the machines, like that's all y'all really pushing. Like it's the same look, the the BBL body. I'm the best. This I got the wettest. This I'm the best. I'm the sex goddess. All that, and like you said, it's just about balance. That like when I said at the beginning of the show, just hip hop as a whole, the rap game as a whole, it got to be balanced. Like I said, there's because that's life. You know what I mean? It's positive, it's negative, it's good and bad. I could be the most righteous, spirituals person, all that stuff, but sometimes, yeah, I want to turn up, I want to smoke, I want to do this. Everybody have sex. You know what I mean? It's part of life. So I just want to see all that, especially the way hip hop is. Hip hop is from the streets. It's from our people. It's always reflected life, what we going through, the right now of things. So it needs to definitely show all aspects of that.
Because like back in the day, we had different females doing different things. We had Boss, and then we had Nonchalant. We had Heather B. We had all these different women doing different stuff, and it was cool, and everybody was cool with that. So it's like I feel like I would have to fit in that box. You know what I mean? To get like the super shine, and it's like I'm not about to be stripping and taking off my clothes. So where does Jay fit in? You know what I'm saying? So the content, needs to be a little stronger in my opinion. Also, it's just like it's just a cookie cutter thing going on right now. Like you said, those little, themes they're in every song.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. That's why I never understood whenever that was. At this point, it's probably been like 2 years ago when Jermaine Dupri made that comment, had everybody pissed off talking about the stripper rap thing. I'm like, why are y'all so mad? Like he lying. Like
right.
This is the real shit. This is what y'all doing.
It's facts.
Yeah.
Now I want to ask you this because me and
whatever they got to do to get on. Sorry about that.
Oh no, you fine.
Yeah, so they just gonna do it. You know what I mean? Even if that's not they thing, they gonna just do it if they want to get on.
Yeah, how much is your soul worth?
Basically.
Yeah, but nah, me and Quest had a few conversations. We actually did an episode on this. This is actually something that I've always felt deeply about, because like we're saying now, women have always been able to um, vary themselves and do all kinds of different things and things like that. And I've always said there's so many different things that women go through on a daily basis, so many things that women have to deal with. And I'm just like, it's a wealth of topics that could be talked about. They could be turned into this, they could be turned into bangers, they could be turned into this, they could be turned into that. Because even, even with guys, and even though there is, drugs and violence and stuff like that, it's still stuff that other guys rap. They rap about fake friends, they rap about, feeling this way and feeling that I feel crazy and I feel this and all kind of other stuff. And I'm like, I don't, what do you think it is that's keeping women? Obviously there's a money aspect to it, but Nicki Minaj or Cardi B, what do you think is stopping women of that caliber from doing those kinds of things, or being experimental like that with their music as far as content wise?
It's just money. It just comes down to money, fame, and money. I mean, these record companies, they're only signing those type of chicks, and they're gonna, do what they got to do to get that spot. So that's why you see them, changing their bodies and changing who they are and speaking about the same stuff, because it's a cookie cutter formula that they need to do to get that bag and to get that fame and get them likes. So, we have other women talking about other things, but they're not they're not in the forefront, like a Meg or whoever else. So, to me, it just comes down to, what do you, like you said, what are you going to do? What are you going to sell your soul for, the money?
Yeah. Yeah. Bottom line. And from a
I mean,
male,
why else are you doing it? You telling me that they're passionate about being ratchet?
Yeah, nah, it ain't no passion in that.
Like
yeah.
I can't honor that. That's not respectable. That's not upstanding. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going with that. I mean, you could have a ratchet song or whatever if you want to, but like every song, every image. I mean, I'm seeing, like you say, the roles being reversed. I'm seeing chicks in the video now with guns and whatnot, and it's just like,
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
it's that's crazy. That is crazy. But
The
I
the
would say this. I would say this too, though. What do you think that I'll say in the next 20, 25 years, especially the rate that we going in society, do you think that there'll be an eventual shift away from that? Like, all right, we tired of talking about what you can do on a poll, and we tired of talking about how you can make me feel, and okay, all right, we get all that. Yeah, you gonna put it down. What else? Kind of like how men and women. Do you think that there's gonna be a shift away from that, or do you think things are just gonna keep going the way that they always are have been?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be like that until people get burnt out and get fed up and tired of it. But like all genres, it's ebbs and flows, and we go in and out of what's cool and what's not, and so it'll eventually go away, just like some of the trends back in the day came and went. Like, I thought I would never even see what I see today. Like, if you would have asked me back in the day if I would have thought this is where we would be today, as far as female MCs, I would have never imagined it being where it's at. So it's just a matter of time. It will eventually, you know what I mean? I wish it would change faster, but it will change, eventually.
yeah.
Hopefully for the better, though, because the
Yeah,
culture is getting pimped out. That's just the bottom line. The culture is being pimped. And so as long as we keep falling for it and, keep doing it, it's going to continue.
absolutely.
Man, 1,000% agree. Because that's what it is, and we speak about it all the time. How we got to get to the point where it's no secret. Hip hop, black people, all that. Like, we are the cool, we are the culture of everything, but we just can't get to a position where we control it and can properly monetize and benefit off of it. You know what I mean? Even the ones that are in the position or have more of the money and the power and the relationships to take a stand and really try to control it, they don't want to. They don't want to ruffle too many feathers. They don't want to possibly fuck up a bag and shit like that. And
They know that
that's
closet gonna fly open.
Yeah.
yeah,
As soon as they do that, that closet gonna fly open for everybody.
Yep.
yeah,
And then also, can we control our own culture? I mean, that would help, right?
You can't even get
exactly.
everybody on the same page.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a lot. It's a multifaceted issue. It's too many moving parts almost.
Yeah, but it's gonna take us to change it. You know, we can't
Yeah,
wait
it's got to
for
be.
somebody else. It's gonna be us.
Got to
Yeah.
be.
Cause I get it. A lot of it is the age old saying that sex sells, and I can't lie. I mean, it does. But
Mhm.
once again, how come we can't have a beautiful slash sexy woman that's still rapping or speaking on all facets of life? She can make some of them ratchet sexual songs, but then just speak on some other shit as well. We can put together the full package and still present balance. It's just like motherfuckers just choose not to. It's
Exactly. Like,
yeah,
why can't intelligence sell? I mean, we had PE and people like that. Like that was selling.
yeah,
I mean, like so.
yeah. Yeah, back in the day, we did an episode about that too. It was the balance was truly represented. Like you said, we had Public Enemy, we had X Clan, but then we had Too Short and NWA. It's
Exactly.
like
It all
that's
existed.
yeah. It was cool that they would go on tour together. NWA then went on tour with Public Enemy. That's two different. Yeah, you know what I mean. So
Yep.
yeah, hopefully we'll get there, and
Yeah.
especially from a male perspective. To keep it real, like I feel like a lot of this stripper rap, sex rap, and all that stuff, it's obviously it's women listening to it. I feel like the main market for it is like women and then like gay guys. Cause like personally, like myself, I'm not rolling in the whip,
Yeah, at
Right.
all.
bumping no. Oh, I got the wettest. I can't vibe to
Yeah,
that shit.
Thank you for
yeah, at
saying.
all.
I really was wondering that. I'm like,
No,
the
no,
audience,
not at all.
like, I just can't see it. Like, I just can't see it because, especially, like the groups and the music that we're speaking on, and then listening to that, like, I'm like, I just. So I'm like, it has to be women, or this is a hoax. Something is up.
Yeah,
No, because I can tell you just off of it being an action, like some of the guys when I've kicked it with some of my guys in the past year, 2 or 3 years, we don't no, we ain't listening to that. Ain't nobody, and even if we do, somebody say, oh yeah, cut that on, it's a joke. We playing with each other. You don't really turn that shit on, but
Right.
turn that shit on. You know what I'm saying? But and if we are playing it's probably because we had a kickback or a get together something, and there's some young ladies there, and I'm like, okay, and we'll be like, all right, they might enjoy that, so let's play it for them, so they
Right.
can get something out of it, because they don't want to just sit up and listen to our music and all the rough and tough shit that we talking about all day every day, which I get. So to make things easier and cooler for them, we'll do that. But yeah, I haven't been around no guys who is actual guys, and I'm like, yeah, like, I want to listen to some Megan Thee Stallion. Ain't no guy, hey, bro, you heard that new Megan Thee Stallion? Like
right.
nobody's doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, not no guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't speak for everybody. I don't know how they do it other parts of the country, whatever. But yeah, where I'm at, in Ohio right now, nah, we not doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
And again, it's something, has shifted because you were able to listen to Queen Latifah and MC Light and, all the greats, that were women, and Bahamadia, and you could bump that, you know what I mean? So like, why now can't you bump like women, like what, like the Lauryn Hills, and you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's definitely been a shift.
Yeah, without a doubt. Like when I'm really wanna the only like right now in the past few years, the only woman MCs that I really like will bump in the ride or bump around the house is Rhapsody. That's my girl. Like I love everything she does. I've met her. I actually interviewed her. Super cool, down to earth, just
Mhm.
real as hell.
Yep.
I go back to Jean Grey, listen to her shit.
Yep.
It's another chick. Uh, think she's from. Is she from Buffalo? I know she's from New York. Shay Noor.
Yeah, she's good. I like her.
Yeah, she's hard. Like people like that. That's what
Yeah,
I. You know what I'm saying? As far as female MCs, that's what I will actually listen to a full body of work and enjoy that shit. So
exactly.
yeah.
No.